So hello everyone, welcome to this week's YouTube tutorial. If you're new here, my name is Michael Ingledew and I'm all about integrated product support and helping you make the right decisions on standards, specifications and software. This week, slightly different, no tutorial this week, but I want to give you 5 things that you need to be watching out for from us here at TDW, and that gives you some visibility on the stuff that we're working on, some of the stuff that you can get access to, and some of the stuff that you just need to stay tuned for because it's coming your way. And I know I've had lots and lots and lots of questions. I thank you for that because you've just given me content for the channel for the next 12-18 months, which is fantastic. Again, like I said, I think last week, we may end up going to 2 of these a week just to keep on top of everything, because I'm getting more and more IPS related S3000L kind of questions as well, which, to be honest, I would probably give to somebody else to answer, because there are people that are a little bit more experienced than I to answer those kind of questions. But keep them coming in and I will field them for you to the people that I believe are the best in the market to answer those questions for you. And so today I'm going to give you 5 things that either you can gain access to or you can request more information about. Okay, the first one is, so I don't talk about it on this channel very much because I'm not a formal or official mouthpiece for the community. I'm just giving you practitioner advice, and I'm giving you advice around how I see organizations adopting things like standards, specifications, identifying software and that kind of stuff. But I am the UK industry rep for the S1000D steering committee. So therefore, I actually take what industry says back to the steering committee and says this is the the position of certain organisations or whatever. And part of that remit is I brief the UK MOD on developments, and I support industry getting the best out of the specifications, not online free training, but certainly helping them, guiding them in certain ways on how to get the best out of the specification, and acting as a voice piece for all of those that I've just mentioned on the steering committees. Why is that important? Well, I am supporting an organisation right now that has made a formal request to the S1000D committee for changes to the standard numbering system, the SNS, to the air vehicles, engines and equipment. And this is specifically around the E-air domain, so fuel cell, battery cell powered air platforms. Now, I am controlling and driving forward with the help of some of my colleagues on the groups to push forward what is known as a change proposal for the S1000D specification. And one of the things that was mentioned at the last steering committee was that we should try and canvass as many people's opinion around the requested changes as we possibly can. So this is the item number 1 I want to talk about. If you are a manufacturer in any of those E-powered product domains, so any of those new electrical kind of land, sea and air vehicles, and you have an opinion, and you maybe if you're looking at S1000D and you're looking to adopt S1000D, but the SNS structures are not there yet, they're not there to support you, I am, together with a couple of my colleagues at some major manufacturing organizations, we are stepping up a focus group. And we are going to be discussing things about how can we best support this domain in terms of S1000D, but any other kind of approaches to technical information production. So if you want to get involved in that group, and right now, please, we are looking for those that are actually at the cutting edge of this. So we are looking for the actual engineers and the manufacturers. We're not looking for technical publications houses, we're not looking for anything along those lines. We're looking for, and it doesn't mean that that won't open up in the future, but right now we're canvassing the opinion of those at the forefront of designing their product and are looking to things like S1000D to support their technical publication and engineering structures. So that's item number 1. If you want to get involved with that, get in touch with me and we will make sure that we add you on the distribution for that, and we will share with you the contents of the change proposal form that we have put together, and you will have an opportunity to comment on that and have your input onto that. So we've got lots of interest in this group, so please do get in touch with us. It's to support the UK CPF that we are putting forward formally to the S1000D steering committee. Now, item number 2 that you might want to get interested in or be interested in is I have been asked formally to support RWS/SDL on their Connect event. And one of the things is that I'm doing is I'm presenting on closing the digital thread and how S-Series sits in there, what S-Series is going to do for us, and, you know, kind of what the practicalities of that are and what's the vision. Again, I'm not a formal mouthpiece for these guys. I'm just coming to it for from my perspective and how I see what the S-Series specifications are trying to do and what opportunity that opens up for us. So link below if you want to be invited to that event. Complete the form and the guys at SDL/RWS will contact you and invite you along to that event. And you'll be more than welcome to have a look at my presentation that I've done for them. I've pre-recorded it, but we're also going to be joining them for some Q&A sessions around that as well. So link below, come and join the love. I can't remember the exact date. I think it's mid-April that it's actually streaming, but all the information will be down below anyway. So item number 3 is this week we have recorded our first version of our online introduction to S2000M. It's currently being quality assured by somebody who is a deep domain expert in S2000M for me right now. And if you are a TDW Plus member, you will have access to that the moment we click the go button. So that is already up on TDW Plus. So we look at the role of 2000M, we talk about what it tries to do and what it's trying to achieve. We talk about it, how it sits within the S-Series of specifications, and we talk about data elements, what are kind of the processes, messages, and how we can control messages between customer and supplier and those kind of things. So if S2000M is your thing and you are a TDW Plus member, you will have access to that soon. If you want to become a TDW Plus member, get in touch with us and we'll tell you how you can get access to that. And you'll get access to our applicability course. You'll get access to all of that wonderful loveliness that we are producing for our members, those that actually support us here at TDW with hard cash. And so you can do that as well. Come along. So item number 4 is this week we will be releasing our pre-recorded innovation in integrated product support. I know we've had a raft of sign-ups to this, and thank you to all of the companies that have supplied a video for us to release to the community completely free of charge. You can sign up to it, watch the videos. The only thing is as you watch a video, we will share your contact details with the company that you are watching their presentation. You will need a valid email address, so, and you know, show us a little bit of courtesy. Try not to hide behind you know, fake Gmail accounts and those kind of things, which is, you know, it's easy to find out who people are, but you know, just it would be nice if we could show the vendors that are supporting what we do here at TDW a little bit of love and give them an opportunity to get in touch with the community and say, here we are, this is what we do, are you interested? It's just a little bit of quid pro quo. So if you want to get involved in that spring event completely free of charge, link below, register, and then you will be sent links to all of the videos, providing you're using a valid email address. And if we think it's a spam email address, we'll just ignore it and we'll delete it. So, you know, I just want to be fair to those that want to view, and I want to be fair to those that are, you know, actually supporting what we do here at TDW in a very, very big way. This week, we will also be releasing free of charge online the next issue of the TDW magazine. That will be coming out also as well. So if you want to have access to that, that's a simple registration form and you'll be sent a link so you can watch it. If you want to use your fake Gmail accounts, then please do. But you know, we will you know, we will certainly send that to you and you'll be able to watch. And I say watch because we're integrating things like video and that kind of things in it now. And you'll be able to download a PDF version so you can distribute it internally and share it with your colleagues and those kind of things. If you want to get involved in that magazine, get in touch with me and I'll be more than happy to talk to you about how you can submit an article. We've got loads of great stuff in there from TFD Europe. For Al Goody's team are putting some stuff in over the next few months. Kieran Dodd keeps putting stuff in for us. We've got some stuff from Jake Memory at Tech Docs this quarter that's talking about the new connected CSDBs and these kind of things. I'm doing a little bit about business rules, which is the next thing I want to talk to you about. Next week on YouTube, I will be releasing a video that is all about how we support organizations create their business rules. And we're coming at it very, very specifically from the BR Doc perspective. And I'm going to show you a template that we've developed with the guys at Mind Manager and how we then create basically a BR Doc checklist, and we can then drag and drop where we want, if we're going to use set priorities and severities for our business rules decisions, and then how we then take that out to things like Excel, XML, or if we just want to go out to a Word document. And you know, that's something that we use here at TDW heavily, and I'm going to share with you how I do that. Why? Because we've had lots of questions in around business rules, BRDPs, and how to get started. I'm supporting projects right now that are in the business rules decisions phases for their projects. So I'm going to show you that, show you what we do, and maybe share a couple of other little pieces of golden nuggets with you. So those are the 5 things that I wanted to talk to you about this week. If you have any questions, suggestions, or just any queries, get in touch with me, get in touch with us here at TDW. Always happy to engage in a discussion. And yeah, we've had lots of really, really nice questions around things like mapping S2000M to S1000D. You know, where do we start with the business rules decision points? What are the differences between versions and issues of S1000D? Can you help us? So we're doing lots of content coming your way on this over the next few weeks. So I know some of you will be here this week looking for a tutorial that I haven't put together, but I hope that this gives you a little bit of insight on some loveliness that you can get involved with from our side, and how you can engage with the vendor community that's supporting us here at TDW, and how you can get access to some of the software tools that we use here. And you know, I keep getting asked more and more, can you share with us the tools that you use? And the reality is I've got loads of software tools, and you know, the guys, the vendor members that support us, a lot of them give me their tools so that I can demonstrate how they are supporting things like S1000D, 2000M, these kind of things. And I've got somebody who is actually going to give me an ILS database over the next couple of months. I am not a deep domain ILS expert. There are people out there that are way, way better at that subject than I am. I know lots of people who are, and you know, we have relationships with them. So if you have, you know, your 1388, 0007, DefStan 00600, S3000L type questions, you can still send them to me, because I know the people who can answer them for you, and I'll be more than happy to do a YouTube video with them to answer that question. So there you go. Those are the 5 things. Make sure you share, like, subscribe. The best way to get notified about any of our content is to follow us on social media or sign up to our newsletter. Somebody did point out to me last week, our new integratedproductsupport.co website does not have a newsletter sign up form. I don't know why. I'll have a word here internally, and we'll have a look at getting that put on there for you. That's it this week. Stay safe, stay well, and enjoy the content, both premium and free, that we're bringing your way. And I look forward to speaking to you all and seeing you all on the other side. Stay safe, guys. See you next week.